everybody. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about some concealed carry tips and tricks. Things that concern your wardrobe and things that concern drawing, purchase, and of course out to sight picture and first trigger pull. So come with me, see what happens. Safety stuff out of the way. What you first want to do is make sure you have an empty pistol. Check it, physically check it. You are empty, and your spare mag, if you're using one, is empty, and you don't have any live ammo on you. So this first thing actually works out really well for me because I like wearing overshirts, and that is wearing loose clothing. Dress as if you're going to conceal a gun, which means your grunt style shirt that fits 2 sizes too small is not going to be the best shirt you have for concealed carrying. However, your overshirt, your flannel, it doesn't have to be long sleeve, short sleeve, whatever, or that baggy t-shirt may do just fine. Second, color. Bright colors, especially bright, because bright colors tend to be a little shinier. Shiny clothing, which may not look shiny to you, but clothing that has a sheen to it, which usually comes with bright colors, tends to accentuate any ripples or anything you're trying to hide underneath that shirt. So if you have folds in the shirt, if you have creases in the shirt, they're accentuated by that sheen of the clothing and of the color. This is why darker colors, generally speaking, are a better idea. Now, with that said, there are plenty of dark t-shirts and there are plenty of dark overshirts that have a sheen to it. I have a overshirt that absolutely has a bit of a sheen to it. It's a really, really dark gray shirt, and it screams that I'm carrying a gun. So, flat colors, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not a fashion guy, I don't know how to explain it to you, but darker, flatter colors are what you want. That is what's going to mask what you're carrying. So we got the size, baggier, dark flat colors. Now, why plaid? There's a lot of guys out there that run plaid. I like plaid shirts, not because I'm paying some homage to overblown YouTubers, but because plaid, the checkering, the lines, help to conceal your pistol. If you are printing, those lines, much like camouflage clothing that has lines and colors and shapes everywhere, help to conceal any printing that you may have. So, darker shirts, looser fitting, and a busy design. Doesn't have to be plaid, but I'm pretty sure you might get beat up for a paisley shirt. We all know about belts. This is a Core Essentials belt. Love these belts. I have a review on Core belts. There's a lot of good belts out there. I'm not saying Core is the only one. It's my preferred belt. I think it's very stiff. I think it's very comfortable. And I think it's very affordable. So check out Core Essentials if you get a chance. So your Walmart belt that twists and bends and everything. Oh, and that cheap piece of garbage you bought off of Facebook for $5 when it was a buy one, get one of tactical belts that the Marines and Special Forces uses. No, that's not. That single ply piece of garbage, that's not a gun belt. That's not a gun belt, even if they did tow a car with it. Now, I personally like undershirts as well, just because holsters made of Kydex and sharp points in your gun tend to dig into your skin, and it's just more comfortable for me. That is personal opinion there, and do what you want with that. Now, this gets us to the draw. I like to show people and teach people the draw, not from going under the shirt. I'm as far back as I can. Sorry guys, I can't show you my whole shirt, but I don't like to show people from under the shirt to lift and draw. Reason being is it's easy to miss it sometimes. Depending on what shirt you have, you might have to reach farther to do so. And also, I have done this, I don't know about you, but I will go under the shirt and come up and I will actually catch my fingers on like the edge of the magazine, on the clips and stuff like that, and actually get myself caught up. And that is a no-go. So I like to tell people and teach people to go for the belt. Just go right down to the belt, grab a handful of shirt, and rip that thing up. You're getting all of the clothing out of the way. You have plenty of room to get in there, and grab your pistol. So I know some people, they're big on starting out like this because it makes them look cool in YouTube videos. But in reality, you're probably going to start out something like this. Grab that pistol, or grab where that belt buckle and pistol meet, where the belt and pistol meet. Grab a handful of shirt, rip that thing up, and draw and present. Now, unlike hip holsters, concealed hip holsters, where a lot of times you can get a full fighting grip on your pistol, generally speaking, with appendix carry, you have to ride your thumb up on that top sight, riding your finger down along the belt, and then as you draw, meet, and start rotating in, that's when you make that transition to a full fighting grip. You usually cannot get your thumb back behind there and get that full fighting grip before, during that draw. That brings us to the second part. After you've stripped your clothes, defeated the garment, I know there's some tactical internet ninja that'd be like, it's defeating the garment, don't you know? After you've defeated your garment, you've grabbed your pistol as high as you can, as close as you can to a fighting pistol grip. As you meet here, this is where your hands are. This is where you're going to let go. Grab your full grip and start presenting out. Notice I just let go of my shirt. There is no reason to put the shirt down. No reason for it. It doesn't matter. You're not doing this for a fashion show. You're not straightening your shirt up and after you've drawn your gun. Get the gun out and let go. Now once you've got the gun out, you've met, you're in a general forward pointing position. You can shoot at this point if you need to. You can shoot all the way out to full presentation. Now, and this is something, if you've been around my channel at all, I've always taught, and that is at the end of your presentation, boom, as soon as you are out, all the way, like a lever, like you've put a piece of string on your finger and tied it to your shoulder, as soon as you are at full extension, is when you pull that trigger. Pull that trigger at full extension. Why are we doing that? We're doing that because during a gunfight is not the time to, okay, there, right? That is not the time to sit there and play dancing people with your front sight. Get that dot, get that sight on target, and pull that trigger. You're probably close enough to hit them. And we'll get into in another video the difference between target practice accuracy and practical accuracy, because at 20 feet, at 20, 30 feet, if you have a relative flat presentation and you have a front sight on a human-sized target, you're gonna put a hole in that target. You're gonna put a hole in that target. If you have any kind of decent fundamentals at all, you're gonna put a hole in that target. You may not put it exactly here where you wanted it, maybe here, it may be over here where, on the left side of the lung, over here on the right side of the lung. You may got a liver, something at the bottom of the lung, top of the lung, something like that. You may got a dead center. But that is all practical accuracy area. So now you have fired, you've retracted your pistol, you've not done this to pretend to scan. If you're gonna scan, like I've said, take the gun with you. You have a light on your gun. You have your weapon, pointed outwards, and you will turn and you will look if you're going to scan. If you're not in a safe area to do that, like on the range or something, don't do it. But whatever you do, don't pretend that this is scanning, because it's not. So you retracted your pistol, threat is over. Lift your shirt up and look at your holster and reholster. I know, the cool guys tell you you're going to just really, really cool. You'll have the no look. And that's how stupid people put a hole in their leg. Or in the appendix carry sense, put a hole in their nuts. Because they got a t-shirt or a shirt tail or something like that, or a drawstring of their pants stuck in the trigger guard while they were shoving that thing in their pants without looking. All right, everybody, that does it for me for concealed carry tips and tricks. That's pretty much beginning to end. Clothing, draw, presentation, quick sight picture within a reasonable distance, and reholstering. Try it at home. Dry gun, empty mag. I don't care what position it is. I happen to be showing it to you in appendix today, but work on it. Dry reps, dry runs, dry repetitions, every instructor will tell you is the basis of gunfighting. Thanks a lot. Don't forget to check out patreon.com/rttgunsgear. Of course, my website, rttgunsgear.com, which is all kinds of like Amazon affiliate links and a couple articles that I've written and everything else. And that's it. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you later.